What's up, all my Ewoks, Tribbles, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as that Star Wars girl, and today I'm going to be doing my first reaction review to Star Trek Lower Decks. Now, before anyone gets, jumps the gun and starts complaining, yes, I know it was intended as a parody, but here's the thing about parodies. They're usually funny. They usually have jokes that hit the mark that it is going for. I don't know how any other way to say it. Parodies are funny. There's nothing about this show that's funny. There's nothing about this show that is intelligent in any way, shape, or form. It's like, let's shove all these Star Trek references and let's get them all wrong. Oh yeah, Romulan whiskey, not Romulan ale. Ha ha ha. Oh my God, a white man is stupid. Ha ha ha. Oh my God, let's make a Star Wars reference in a Star Trek show. Oh my gosh. My brain is breaking. I kind of went on a little Twitter rant because I was like, oh, what's going on? Also, if you're new here, just to give you a little brief introduction into this, I am a Star Trek fan, if you hadn't guessed yet, because I know that sometimes, the people watch these videos and they've never seen my channel before. So just to let you know, just because my channel is that Star Wars girl doesn't mean I don't like other things. I love Star Trek. I grew up with Star Wars and Star Trek. Woo, big shocker. It's like apples and oranges. I love fruit, I love apples, and I love oranges. I kind of prefer one to the other. That's why my channel is that name. But I do like Star Trek. I do have a lot of knowledge in Star Trek because I've been watching it since I was, 6 years old? Maybe even younger. So I kind of know what I'm talking about here. Before anyone throws a temper tantrum, because like, yeah, you're a Star Wars channel. Why are you talking about Star Trek? Trust me, I like Star Trek too. If you hadn't seen my Picard rants, then you're kind of missing out. I would highly recommend going and checking those out. But anyways, let's get on to the beginning of this episode. I thought after watching the trailer, which got blocked worldwide, by the way, I thought after watching that, I couldn't possibly lose any more brain cells. But then I actually watched this. Holy fucking shit. I get it. White men are the embodiment of evil in today's society. Holy fucking shit. If a white man breathes, he's wrong. If a white man is doing his job, oh my God, he's wrong. But guess what? That's the entire premise of this fucking show. It's like, oh, the dude that's in Starfleet, the dude that actually knows his shit, that is following the rules, like, you probably should if you were in Starfleet. Oh my God, he is the embodiment of all evil, and he is doing everything wrong. And guess who has to make fun of him? Oh my God, the women. The women have to tell him that he is doing everything wrong and that they are right. So there's this one, I don't want to call her this because I feel like it's disrespectful to Waterworld that Kevin Costner was in. So her nickname is the Mariner. Now, Miss Mariner, who is, again, I feel like it's disrespectful to Waterworld. Okay, he is taken a log, which guess what? Starfleet officers have to do. And how does she know? The first thing, he's taking the log, he's kind of narrating everything because this is from his point of view, which I'm like, you have the entire story is going to be from a white man's point of view. I wonder where they're going. It can't possibly be going in the direction of he's going to be narrating it, it's going to be from his point of view, and he's going to learn that everything he thought, all of his preconceived notions about Starfleet and how it operates, all of that is wrong, and guess who's going to be the savior that explains everything to him? Could it possibly be the black chick? The black woman, and she's going to explain everything, and she's going to break all of those, boundaries, all of those barriers that were closing in on the white man's mind. Could it possibly be her? Oh my God, I'm going to tell you right now because this is not cleverly contrived or written at all. It is. That is what it's about. So it starts off him in a closet, and he's given the log. What does she do? She immediately comes in, starts sexually assaulting him, because yes, if it was a woman in there taking a log, and get this, he's narrating it so we as the audience know that he's the one that's talking. She comes right in, and she's like, oh my God, are you taking a log? Oh my God, you're pretending to be the captain? Let me crawl all over you. Let me touch you inappropriately. Let me try to get what is in your hand, and let me get that out of it. Also, she's fucking hammered, and she's crawling all over him. Okay, could you imagine if it was a woman in a closet taking a log, which again, Starfleet officers do. And if it was a man that came in, started drunkenly crawling and grabbing at a woman, and then pulling her out of this closet onto the floor and then starts attacking her with a bathlift. Do you think that would be okay? No, it wouldn't be okay. But guess what? This is a parody, so it's okay to sexually assault someone in a parody. It's okay to say, oh, look at, I'm surprised that this isn't green, because it's Romulan whiskey, because it's got to be 20% different from actual Star Trek. So, it's blue Romulan whiskey. And he's like, are you supposed to be drinking? Like, what's going on? And she's like, and she starts attacking him with a bathlift. Again, why the fuck does she have it? She says how she doesn't know much about Klingons and stuff about Klingons, and then she cuts his leg open and like an artery bursts and it starts splatting everywhere, and it's like, ah! And that's the opening scene. That is the opening scene. I'm running out of... Okay. So then, the ship doesn't do first contact, it does second contact. So another Galaxy-class starship comes and makes first contact. They establish, negotiations, so that way they're going to be peaceful, they're going to talk to these planets, and then they're going to leave. Alright, so second ship comes by, not the Galaxy-class ship, the other ship, and it's going to come and talk and do second contact with this alien race. It's like, okay, usually they leave people behind to, set up negotiations and everything, and set up the parameters of what kind of relationship this new species or this new planet is going to have with Starfleet, right? Okay. Somebody with, knowledge of how Starfleet is and, the parameters of that kind of stuff knows that. Apparently, the people that are writing Star Trek do not know that, so they go down to the planet for an away mission. Okay, again, the lower deck people. But so, we have the first officer that went down. He gets bit by a fucking mosquito or some kind of bug when they're talking to the aliens. And then guess what? He goes back to the ship, and he doesn't immediately go to the medical bay to be scanned for any kind of bacteria, any kind of viruses, anything that could potentially harm the ship. Right? Standard Starfleet fucking procedure. Even I know that. They do that. Especially if you got bit by this foreign alien bug. That, you would immediately go. And, okay, he's the first officer, so he's above the rules. Only in times of fucking emergencies do people like the captain or the first officer not follow Starfleet protocol. Or guess what? They would be demoted and lose their fucking job. Wow, newsflash. But apparently in this one, he's gonna be, because again, he's a white male. He is a white male. He's a douchebag. He's like, one of the officers like, oh, hey, shouldn't you go get that checked out because you got bit by some alien bug? And he's like, no, dude, let's go drink. Oh, let's be men. Let's go drink. And it's like, oh, my God. Immediately, as somebody in the audience, I'm like, this is not going to go well. You would get so fucking in trouble for that. You would get like, oh, my brain. It hurts. It fucking hurts. But anyways, he doesn't do that. He goes and, goes to the bar. So he's going to go drink, and I guess it's not 10 forward on this, but he goes to the bar. So we have the introduction of the green chick, who I was assuming was an Orion. So she's like, oh my God, I'm going to be a science officer. I'm going to be on the ship. I'm going to be on Starfleet. And then she goes and she meets Purple Hair and the Mariner. So she goes and meets them, and she's like, oh my God, you guys are command positions, da-da-da-da-da. And then they take her on a tour of the fucking ship. And on this tour, and I'm kind of out of order, this was before the planet, they take her on a fucking tour of the ship. And guess what? Oh my God. You see naked men. And you also find out that the purple-haired dude is super excited about Starfleet. And then the Mariner chick's like, Starfleet sucks. This sucks. Let me tell you how everything he is telling you is wrong, and the reality of the situation, and the reality of Star Trek and Starfleet. Because guess what? White men wrong. White men are wrong about everything. Let me be, the POC character, the POC female character that's going to break all these barriers for you, break the glass ceiling for you, and I'm going to explain to you the reality of the situation. And so they take this doughy-eyed, ignorant little, Orion chick, and she's like, oh my God, and she's one of those yes girls. She's the one that's like, yes, oh my God, your favorite food is hot dogs, oh my God, so is mine. She's that kind of girl, that anything that you say that you like, she's like, oh my God, me too, oh my God, me too. That's the type of chick that she is. So they take her around, then they take her in the holodeck and show her a bunch of naked men working out, and it's like, oh, okay. And so then, flash forward, because I kind of got mixed up in this, because I'm kind of, this is my first time talking about it, and I gotta Gotta let it all out. So, remember how I told you the first officer went down, he got bit by the alien mosquito, and he didn't go to sick bay? Alright, so guess what? He is in the bar, and he's drinking, and you got this other character that you met like a minute ago, that's a cyborg dude, and he's cybernetically enhanced, and he has this date with the Trill chick, and he's sitting there having a date with this Trill chick, and they're talking. All of a sudden, the first officer that got bit by the mosquito, he turns into a zombie dude and starts spitting out, it looked like black ink all over everyone. He's like, ah! And then he bites everyone, or he bites a couple people. They all turn into these weird looking zombie people that are spitting black ink everywhere. And so the cyborg dude and the Trill chick, they flip the table over, and they're like talking. They're like, yeah, we're gonna be like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and we're gonna shoot them, and we're gonna survive, and we're gonna escape all of these zombie people, right? Okay, so that happens. Then, getting all heated. Okay, this is the most ridiculous shit I've ever fucking watched. Okay, so go back to the planet. We got purple hair dude, and we got the POC Mariner character that's the ultimate Jesus Whammon, basically. And so, again, Jesus Whammon, she's gonna be she's gonna go against society, the evil Starfleet, and she's gonna do what she thinks is right, even though we've seen this done plenty of times in fucking Star Trek, and how you need follow fucking prime directive. You do not give alien planets and, technology that is more advanced than theirs. I don't care if it's a fucking shovel. I don't care if it's fucking hope, pun intended. The fact that it has little reinforcements on it to just make it look all fancy and futuristic, you do not give them advanced technology. It could be a different type of metal that is not, common on their planet, that they could possibly break down and use for other things that is going to change the natural evolution of the planet. That goes against the Prime Directive. So, that being said, they're all on the mission, they're all doing stuff. He, purple-haired dude, watches Mariner POC chick sneak off. And he's like, what is she doing? Let me follow her. Let me be sneaky. He follows her. What is she trying to do? Trying to give a shovel and a hoe to the little pig alien people. And he's like, ha ha, I caught you. You are trying to sell weapons to them. That goes against Starfleet, all of these rules. And then she's like, actually, da-da-da-da-da. Also, just so you know, guess what? I have been here before, because before I was in Starfleet, and I was on this other ship before, and I've been on 5 ships, and they get into a fight. They scare the little pig people. They go in this cage. Giant alien spider comes out. Oh my god, could this get any more ridiculous? So they're running from alien spider, and they're like, Whee! And she's like, I was just trying to give them a shovel because they're farmers, you idiot. And he's like, I thought you were trying to give them weapons. Again, still, technology, metals, you gotta think about this. This is breaking the fucking Prime Directive. It has to be approved. And she's even like, well, I know that they need this, and Starfleet's not gonna give it to them. If I could help them, it's gonna make a difference. Again, it might help them in the now, but it's not going to help them in the long run. Hence the Prime fucking Directive, okay? Okay. So they're hiding from the spider. And while they're running from the spider in the forest, she's giving them her whole life fucking story that I just kind of told you. Back on the ship, everyone is running away from these zombie ink-spitting people. And so the cyborg dude and the Trill chick, they're running, they're doing this kind of stuff. She says the wrong fucking thing. All of a sudden she's the worst, right? When they're going to kiss and do this romantic stuff because they just escaped. They did the Mission Impossible kind of escape from the ink-spitting zombie alien-infected people. And then he's like all about whatever it is he's all about. And she doesn't care because she's like, we need to fucking survive. I don't care that you want to check out a level 2 fucking diagnostic on this during a red alert. We need to fucking live. And he's just like immediately, nope. My boner just went away for you. Nope, not interested because you didn't want to check out that one thing during the one thing. And she's over here like, bro, we need to escape for our lives. So it's like, oh, again, it's not funny. It's not well written at all. Then you got Orion chick. She goes to the med bay. It's like she's a fucking science officer. She was supposed to be reporting to this fucking nurse hours ago, because she's been on the ship for hours now, and she just gets there. The cat lady doctor's like, go pump this dude's heart, go take care of this, go do this, and she's like, I'm supposed to report to this nurse, and he's like, that is the nurse, the zombie one right there, that's nurse, and she's like, oh my god, it's so nice to meet you, I'm this, da 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 da, and I can't wait to work with you, as he's he's spitting fucking ink at her because he's a zombie nurse. Oh yeah, male nurse. Funny pun, ha ha ha. Like that joke hasn't been told a million times before. Didn't you watch Meet the Fucking Parents? Apparently not. So then, that's when you get to see the scene where she's like, here, pop this man's heart. And so she holds it and she's like, ah. What she tells her to do is take the heart, okay? Now start pumping it. Start pumping the heart. And so as she's pumping it, I'm like, is this supposed to be a bad toy? Like one of those terrible McDonald's toys? Because when she squeezes his heart, his eyes pop out. And I'm like, oh my God. He's like, ah, my heart. Every time you touch it, it hurts. It's like, really? Really? Because I thought your, like, pain sensors were not, whatever. Okay, so that's the scene. She's being traumatized as she's pumping this dude's heart. Back on the planet, right? You got the spider, and you got the purple hair dude, and the POC, now Jesus Messiah character, because she knows all. Everything that she does is right, even though she's a complete fucking idiot. Doesn't care about the Prime Directive, doesn't care about any rules whatsoever, which, again, if you've ever seen Star Trek, you know it is incredibly hard to get into. You have... the tests alone that you have to go for endurance, for, knowledge, just everything that you have to go to be in Starfleet, you are the most elite of the elite. And they don't have tolerance for people that don't follow the rules like this. You can, again, go look at The Next Generation. Go look at Voyager. Go look at DS9. Heck, go even fucking watch the original fucking series and see if anyone tried to get away with the shit that this bitch is trying to do. That would not happen. Court-martialed, you'd be suspended, you'd be demoted, you'd be, reassigned. This just wouldn't happen. And so they're running from the spider. She gave him her whole life story about how she was there when first contact happened with these alien pig people, and she's getting all these, like, supplies because she's gonna try to lure the spider. And he's like, what? Why do you want to lure the spider? And she's like, because we need to capture it for the alien pig people because they might need to milk it. And I'm like, oh my God, again, did they just watch Meet the Parents before they did this? Because they already have a male nurse joke. They have a name joke in there. And then they also have the milking joke, because one of the jokes in Meet the Parents was, oh yeah, you can milk anything with nipples. Like, I milked this cat. And that was one of the jokes that fell flat with Robert De Niro. And so I'm like, really? What the fuck am I watching? This is, again, and you know what's funny? Is it was funny in Meet the Parents. It's not funny in this shit. So, then... she's grabbing all these supplies. He's like, no! And then the spider, goes, you have to be quiet because the spider comes. Somehow, they both get fucking naked. Well, not naked. They're in their undies. They get their clothes off in the first damn episode. She's over there in her bra and undies. He's over there in his little undies. Spider gets him. He's in the spider's mouth. She pulls him out. He's covered in the spider goo, and he's naked. He's naked, and he's got a little bit of goo. He's got all purple goo all over his body. He's got the tiniest little patch over his junk. And I'm like, they are not doing this dude any favors. Not only is he being made a complete fool of this entire episode, but now they're doing a small penis joke. And I get it. It's different if you're excited or not, but still. Throw the guy a fucking bone, pun intended, if you're going to be doing him dirty the entire episode. At least give him, like, give him something. But nope. Apparently dudes in this are completely demasculated in every way, shape, and form. So then they get to beam back up to the ship. Oh my goodness. And he's in this ridiculous outfit. The entire team's beaming back up. And you see, the entire bridge crew is holding up the door. And on the other side are the ink-spitting zombies. And they're like, what's going on? Why are we getting to be... And then the cat lady comes up to him and she swipes the goo. Instead of being like, we probably shouldn't touch this because it could be dangerous. It could be slowly eating your flesh alive. What if it's, there's some weird alien spider goo? Look at what the alien bug bite did to the entire crew. What about this goo? What could this possibly do? Instead, touches it with her bare hands, goes and puts it in the tricorder. Oh my God, we need to get this dude to sickbay because guess what? This goo is the fucking cure. It's the fucking cure to this thing. Instead of asking, the alien species on the planet, hey, this bug that's probably really fucking common? What's the cure for that? Like, do you guys know what happens, like, when it bites you? Do you guys have, like, any type of antibiotics or any of that? No. It's this fucking spider glue, which, you know, if they would have asked, if they had a team down there, the doctor could have been like, yo, hey, person down on the fucking planet, we kind of got a situation on the ship. Do you think you could ask the alien pig people if they have a cure, if they've ever seen like this before? And the person on the fucking planet could have been like, yo, alien pig people, have you ever heard of this? And they could have been like, we're alien pig people here. Yeah, we actually have this spider that we keep around in this cage, in this, like, mountain little cave. We actually keep that spider here because its spit, its saliva is the cure. Problem fucking solved, right? But no, because people in Starfleet are fucking stupid now. People in the lower decks, people in the non-galaxy starships, people that don't make first contact but make second contact are fucking moronic, right? So, then what do? We need to get this man to sickbay because we can synthesize a cure from this purple glue that's all over his body. And so, what does the dude do? The head of security, the Worf knockoff that's now a Bajoran. What does he do? Bam! Pushes the door down, has him in his, arms over his shoulder, getting the goo all over himself. And apparently there was only 5 of these zombie alien infected people. They rush him to sickbay, they get a cure, everything's fine and dandy. And then what happens? Purple hair dude has to talk to the captain. And the captain's just like, so, she didn't say it yet, spoiler alert, POC Jesus chick is the fucking captain's daughter. Alright. So, she's like, what did she do? What did she do? And he's like, he doesn't say anything. He not a stitch. He is not a snitch. And so he leaves. She doesn't get any information out of him. She's pissed. Captain Lady's pissed. So she calls up an admiral. And she's like, I can't fucking stand this bitch. All she's doing is undermining me. We gotta do something about her. And he's like, yo, slow down. She's like, don't tell me to slow down. That is our daughter. It's like, ooh, big reveal, big spoiler. Admiral, captain, daughter. Wow. Okay, cool. That's why POC Jesus bitch can get away with all this shit. Because her mom's a captain, her dad is an admiral. Wow. So fucking original. Right? And then shows the bar scene as the mom and dad are yelling at each other. Cuts to the scene. They're at the bar. Green chick's talking to cyborg chick, or cyborg dude, and she's like, oh, how did your date go? And he's like, oh yeah, it was great, we kissed and everything. Oh yeah, when's your next date? He's like, never going out with her again. You know why? Because we were under red alert, and there was a level 2 diagnostic that I needed to do, and she wasn't interested. She was more interested in surviving. And she's like, you wouldn't understand. She's like, again, remember, green Orion chick? Total yes. Yes to everything. Yes, that's your favorite color. Oh my god, that's my favorite color too. That's your favorite food. Oh my god, that's my favorite food too. And she's like, oh my god, she didn't want to know with the level 2 diagnostic or what happens with that when it's a red alert. Oh my god, I totally understand your pain. I can already tell that's what this character is going to be. And then you see purple hair dude, POC Jesus chick, and she's like, drinking there, and she's like, yeah, so I'm probably gonna be reassigned because you went and you snitched. And he's like, no, I didn't say anything. She asked, but I didn't say anything. And she's like, oh my god, we're best friends, we are besties now. I totally thought you were gonna snitch on me. And she's being as obnoxious as I am right now. She's like, oh my god, so we need to get you a thing. Okay, Sulu had a sword, and Spock did this, and Worf did this, and Deanna Troi did this. We need to find you your thing. And it slowly zooms out of the ship into outer space, and the episode fucking finally ends. And that is the first episode. It is fucking terrible. Again, ripping off Meet the Parents, completely disrespecting everything that Starfleet is. Here's the thing. You want to do parody? Okay, go watch Spaceballs, go watch Galaxy Quest. Those are parodies, but guess what? They're fucking funny. They are clever as hell. Merchandising, where the real money from the movie is. Not throwing in a line in the beginning of the episode where purple haired dude, oh, you were born in Modesto, California. Guess who else was born in Modesto, California? Me. And also, George fucking Lucas. What did George Lucas do? What did he write? What did he invent? Oh yeah, right. Not Star Trek. Huh, funny. Throwing a Star Wars reference into a Star Trek episode. Really? Again. My head hurts. This shit was fucking terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Now, this is just my initial reaction to this shit show. I'll probably do more in-depth breakdowns of certain scenes, but this is, I literally just watched the episode half an hour ago, or before I started filming this. It's terrible. I hope you guys enjoyed my little reaction review slash, I guess it turned into a reenactment. If you did, please like and share. Sharing really helps. If you are new here, please take a minute to hit the bell, or to subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Make sure it's set to all, or else you will not get my notifications. And I will be doing a lot more videos on this in the future. So until next time, everyone, have a great rest of your day, and may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And if you're new here, please take a minute to subscribe, hit the like, share the video, ring the bell for notifications. That way you don't miss any of my future streams or upcoming videos. Also, if you want to support the channel, go check out my Etsy store. The link is in the description below if you would like to continue to support me and my artwork. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.